Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure for me to present your news program on the television of Burkina Faso. These are the headlines. The Republic of Liberia seeks Burkina Faso's support for its candidacy for the United Nations Security Council. President Joseph Boaká's special envoy met yesterday with the President of Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, to that end. January the 28th, 2025 marked the first anniversary of the withdrawal of the AES countries from ECOWAS, an exit celebrated in Ouagadougou through a big demonstration attended by thousands of people, of which the authorities. The President of Faso granted audience yesterday to the special envoy of the President of the Republic of Liberia, Sarah Baisolo Niati. Minister of Foreign Affairs came to transmit to Captain Ibrahim Traoré the greetings of his brother Joseph Boaká and asked for Burkina Faso's support for his country's candidacy for the United Nations Security Council. She took opportunity to confer with the President of Faso about opportunities for a more fruitful partnership between both countries. Listen to Sarah Baisolo Niati.
I have had the pleasure to have a meeting with His Excellency Capitan Traoré, President of Burkina Faso, to bring felicitations and fraternal greetings from his brother, President Joseph Boaká, President of the Republic of Liberia. We discussed how Burkina Faso and Liberia can partner as sisterly countries. We discussed the fact that the development of Africa requires Africans to take leadership role and to be key in the investments. We talk about Liberia's view of the fact that Burkina Faso has Burkinabés who invest in Burkina Faso and are taking a lead in their development, and we want to learn from that. We also shared with His Excellency the fact that Liberia is bidding for the UN Security Council for one of the African seats, and we seek the support of Burkina Faso, as well as the fact that we will be having a roundtable today with Burkinabe businessmen, business leaders, and we look to see how we can have Burkina investments in Liberia, how we work together as two countries in the sub-region, noting the fact that we are bound by our roots. We are bound by our roots as Africans, and we must continue to work together and hold together. His Excellency was very gracious. His Excellency was very supportive and extended very warm arms for those in government and for the private sector to work along with us and to ensure that we strengthen the relationship and strengthen the bond. But most especially for us to learn from Burkina Faso in the areas of agriculture and other areas where Burkina Faso has made strides that Liberia has not made.
Fight against terrorism, the Patriotic Support Fund has been renewed for a one-year period. The Councils of Ministers took the decision on Wednesday. During this weekly meeting presided over by the President of Faso, several issues were examined and important decisions taken for the smooth running of the nation. Tangaka Fando for the summary.
The Council adopted a report on the development and stabilization of 30 kilometers of urban roads in Wobodioulasso, Koudougou, and Ouagadougou. For the government's spokesman, this project, which is the pilot phase of the Faso-Mebo presidential initiative, relates to urban renovation and embellishment. It is funded by the National Office for Major Projects of Burkina Faso through the Faso-Mebo presidential initiative for Budget Management 2025. The goal, according to Perwende Gilbert Ouedraogo, is to improve traffic flow, make road users safer, and reduce pollution. The report adopted on behalf of the Ministry of Economy and Finances renewed the Patriotic Support Fund for a period of 1 year. The Minister Abubakar Nakanabo indicated that the decree establishing the Patriotic Support Fund needed to be renewed after 1 year's implementation. He explained that it was necessary to continue collecting and strengthening the Patriotic Support Fund in view of its significant impact on the ground. Based on this decree, this fund will be collected over the year 2025 in order to meet the major expenditure required to secure the territory, Minister Nakanabo concluded. 2 decrees for the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Handicrafts were adopted. They mark the adoption of the specific statute of the Chamber of Crafts and Trade of Burkina Faso and the cancellation of its consular bodies in the establishment of the consular delegation to handle day-to-day business pending the organization of next consular election, said Minister Serge Poda.
January the 28th, 2025 marked the first anniversary of the withdrawal of the AES countries from ECOWAS. On Tuesday, a historic meeting organized by the National Coordination of Citizen Watch Associations took place at the Place de la Nation in Ouagadougou. The demonstration was punctuated by speeches and slogans calling on the people of the AES Confederation to commit to supporting more the ideals of the authorities. Tangaka Fando reports.
A campaign for ECOWAS. We are at the Place de la Nation, where the Coordination of Citizen Watch Associations commemorates the first year of the exit of the IUS countries from the West African instance. And thousands of people have come out for the occasion. Through this mobilization, the National Coordination of Citizen Watch Associations celebrate a milestone victory in the march of IUS countries toward total sovereignty. Through your tireless efforts, our people are already feeling the beginning of a fully assumed freedom, said the Senabese president of the month. He added that the struggle for the reconquest of the territory and for the total liberation of our species strengthens the confidence of citizens. The ECOWAS no-return meeting is also to congratulate the leaders of the confederal area for their effort in favor of the people thirsting for freedom. And the National Commission for IES calls for a win without fail. The head of the government talks about the difficulties encountered in daring march toward real independence. And the IUS ship will arrive with all its occupants reassured, Rimtalba Ija Emmanuel Withdrawal. We also heard the message from who was brought here by the leaders of Citizen Watch. The ECOWAS is one of the strings of our servitudes that was cut last January 2024. We know there is other ropes that remains, but our 3 head of states are still holding the axe firmly. I mean that all the strings will be cut without a moment's hesitation. He said, the strength of the IUS locomotive is the people, and the head of the government here pays a vibrant tribute to the road traveled. The meeting of 28 January also knows the participation of delegation come from Mali and Niger to support their brothers Burkinabe.
Citizens in Ouagadougou welcomed the withdrawal of the AES countries from ECOWAS. For them, the West African organization means a denial of freedom and sovereignty. They call on the authorities of the AES member countries to remain united to overcome the challenges for the well-being of their populations. Watch.
It's a good idea because no one will do such a thing without, a reason. Yeah, maybe they had a reason from withdrawing themselves from ECOWAS. And also I can say that this maybe in this association they were not able to do what they are willing to do. Yeah, maybe they were not sharing the same vision. Yeah, and if you are in a given association and you don't have the same vision, it will be complicated for you to reach your goals. Yeah, this might be a reason for them to withdraw themselves from ECOWAS.
Freedom requires sacrifices, and this is, I mean, the first path for the freedom. And negative things will happen, but we will overcome it because we take the road of good or serious thing. We want freedom and we want to pay for that.
The withdrawal of the three countries, Burkina, Benin, Niger and Mali from ECOWAS, it is, let's say, the first level of the building of the United States of Africa. The ECOWAS people they are doing their best so that we come back over there, and they are even ready to fight for that. Then we have to be ready. We have to be ready every time, every moment, and I hope that together we will make the future brighter.
So the withdrawal of AES from ECOWAS for me is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It is one of the greatest ideas that we have been waiting for, and now we got it. Put in application what they said at the very beginning, because they mentioned too many problems that we are struggling. We are looking for peace first. We are looking for security second, and we are looking for also for the integration of the West African countries. And don't forget about the currency. Ladies and gentlemen, fatherland or death, we shall overcome.
The ambassador of the Russian Federation was received at the Prime Minister's office last Tuesday. Prime Minister Rim Talba Jean-Emmanuel Ouedraogo reassures Ambassador Igor Martinov of his government's commitment to intensify fruitful cooperation with Russia, complyingly with the instruction of the President of FASO. The discussion between the two personalities focused on strengthening bilateral cooperation and the fight against terrorism. The Ministry of Economy and Finances has launched a new platform called FASO Arzeka, which means the riches of FASO in national language Maori. It is a multi-channel digital payment platform for the public administration to collect public revenue. This new tool should, above all, help improve transparency, continuity, and the user's access to public services. Tangaka Fondo has more details.
The new platform improves the calculation and collection of government taxes and other charges. FASO Arzeka aims to centralize payment transaction data from all administrative departments in a single platform for better coordination and the implementation of a robust system for generating statistics to combat fraud. It's above all a means of combating money laundering and the financing of terrorism. This technological platform, FASO Arzeka, is an innovative way to conserving public service and serving citizens, said the head of the government. Jean-Emmanuel Ouedraogo added that the locally designed tool illustrates the capacity of the people of Burkina Faso to find indigenous solutions adapted to the reality. FASO Arzeka is interconnected to all electronic bank platforms, mobile money, and bank transfers. The Prime Minister invited all those involved in financial administration to adopt this platform as a working tool in their noble mission to mobilize our resources.
This news edition has come to an end. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Goodbye.